Hey guys, Greg with Planet Green Zen, and thank you for coming to my channel. So today's topic is on how to be more independent. But before we jump on that, what I do on this channel for the new people, newbies, thank you for coming and subscribing, is I love to inspire the world in 5 main areas of life, which are mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and socially. Because I truly believe that if we all had a balance of those areas on this planet, we can live in world peace and abolish hunger, slavery, racism, poverty, have more abundance, healthy and wealthy together, and just enjoy every part of this world with no restrictions or limitations. So we could just enjoy it together and just evolve to the next level that we're meant to evolve in. So if you guys believe in a similar message, go ahead and subscribe, comment below, share, let me know what you think. Okay? Alright, so today's topic is on how to be more independent. A lot of people nowadays are very dependent on others, and they expect other people to do things for them, and they expect a handout. But being independent actually helps you build character, confidence, and then you can accomplish more things. So how can you actually be more independent? What are some basic things you can do? Let's see. Well, how about where maybe if you're used to people driving you around and you're able to drive yourself, maybe you have a valid driver's license in the car, drive yourself somewhere instead of relying on someone else. Because if you guys have ever been in a situation where most of you probably have, if let's say you have a driver's license and you could drive yourself, think about when you were a passenger in your friend's or family's car and you're going somewhere and you go to the same place all the time. But then when it's time for you to drive, it becomes completely foreign. You have no idea how to get to that place you've been to a dozen times because you were not really paying attention, because you relied on someone else to navigate you, get you there. Just like a lot of us do today with GPS. Even myself, I made it I don't even know how we lived without GPS, right? I know we had paper maps back in the day, and some people still use that, which is a really good navigational tool. But again, what I like to do, even with GPS, I don't like to fully rely on it. Like, I pull it up, I look at the directions, I kind of memorize or visualize it in my head so I know where I'm going, at least for maybe 3/4 or 90% of the trip. And then I might activate it maybe the last couple minutes until I get to the destination if it's new. But again, just be more self-dependent. Maybe clean your own house or do your own yard work. Or maybe not. I mean, if you want to hire somebody to do that, because I don't like doing yard work. But again, just make sure you develop like a backbone, and that you can, like, okay, I can actually do things on my own. I don't have to sit there in fear and just wait for other people to do things for me. Because even though when you are on your road to success, you do need other people in your circle to help you out, that doesn't mean they will do everything for you. You still have to be there and be independent and know how to make decisions, critical thinking on your own. Because one of my good friends before, she told me that a lot of people nowadays pay people money to think for them. And that was powerful. I want you guys to think about that. A lot of people nowadays pay money for other people to think for them. Now, I'm not saying that you can't join mentorship programs or pay people to do services and things that you don't know how, like hiring a CPA, which is definitely, I recommend doing that. So I don't want people to misinterpret this, because yeah, I have a CPA, I have a landscaper, I have those things that I don't do myself. However, I have a good understanding of things and be able to knowledge on it to where if I need to do something, I could do it, or I read and educate myself on stuff and I take action. So that's what I mean by, or for example, let's say if you need to go out to a meeting and you're going to go with a friend, but then the friend canceled on you, then you would just not go and cancel because your friend's not going to go. That is what I mean by being more independent. Just still go to that meeting anyway, even without your friend, because you never know. By you going there, you could meet somebody that can help you change your life or business, or you change somebody else's life or help someone else out. So be more independent that way. Or, I used to interview a lot of people, and a lot of times people will come with their friends and they want to interview with their friends and do everything together, which is fine if you have a great best friend. I'm more for that. But again, you have to be independent, where you both are not going to be able to get the same job all the time, to where one person gets the job, another person doesn't, so the person doesn't show up or quits because their friend did not get it. That is relying on someone else too much. You have to still live your own life independently in that sense. So hopefully those examples make sense when I say, how to be more independent. You just got to do it and think about all the positives that comes from that and how it helps you grow. Because if you do something on your own without having somebody there that's been there your whole life, that's your comfort zone, your fear. You want to get away from that at times, go do things on your own, then come back, and then yes, you can hang out with your best friend or even family. Or some people always say, well, I live in this state, or I can never move because all my family's here, which again, I get that. You love your family. I love my family. But if you limit yourself from living life just because of that, I mean, think about it. You go on a journey, you can come back and bless your family 1,000 times over, more than you ever would if you just sat there and not did anything with your life. So Again, just think about those little things that help you be more independent, so you can actually accomplish more greatness. More independence, more greatness, more happiness, more abundance, all the above. Okay? So if you guys still need help with actually being more independent and developing greatness, go ahead and click in the description below. I have a couple of links that actually will help you out. One's for manifesting greatness, one's for having the right mindset to actually manifest greatness as well. And then we go from there. So I'm going to leave you guys with a quote for today. Today's quote is from Les Brown. You guys may know Les Brown. He's a very great motivational speaker. I highly recommend looking him up on YouTube, or maybe if he, buying some of his material books. Les Brown is a really great motivational speaker. He says, "Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you will still be amongst the stars." Again, shoot for the moon, but if you miss, you will still be amongst the stars. Some of you guys may have heard that before, but again, what I feel it means that even if you have a big goal in mind and you don't reach that goal, look at how far you have come and came. Because even though you may not necessarily reach your first goal on the first try, you're going to get up, try it again, but look at how much you've grown within that time span. Look at how many people you've met, how many either businesses you started, how many people you helped, how many books you've read, your vocabulary, your confidence, your public speaking, all of that. Look at how much you've grown just because you aimed for a goal. Even though you didn't necessarily reach it, you still landed on the moon. So that's what I believe that means, that you shoot for the stars, but if you land on the moon, you still are in a good place. Okay, so let me know how you interpret that quote. Alrighty guys, well, Greg with Planet Green Zen. You guys have a great day.